What up, family? OG Percy. I always say, man, that, once you become, God bless you to get through certain situations. You get older and wiser is a blessing, and you can't use the wisdom that God is giving you. You can't even take your age, your blessing for granted. A lot of people still want to be young, but it's a blessing, to come up out of there and grow old and grow wiser. Most people that are wise on that level, that's why you see a lot of the older people have things that younger people won't, because of the wisdom that God given them to get it. When you're young, you can see it, but you still ain't got the wisdom to get it. Now, OG Percy, one of them ones out of Fort Worth, Crip, well, former Crip, whatever the case might be. And he was in prison, got a name for himself in prison and outside of prison. And he be speaking on rappers and certain situations. And when it come to artists like Sauce Walka and the Texas grounds and other places too, people take on to the homie and what he say. And I must say that a lot of things that OG Percy, have said in his interviews have came to pass when it come to, if you've been in these streets many moons, fam, you can see things before it even, you know what I'm saying, happen, because that's your lane of life, especially if you was a real gangster out there. Now, Sauce Walka just got into a situation with Go Yayo. This is a Fort Worth artist, rapper. They've been having this beat before Yayo even come up out of prison this time after doing 4 years. But it sparked back up. In the process of that, Sauce went down to his section, his city, and was moving around on camera, pretty much showing that, like, hey, he got reach down there, he running things on that end too. Like, it is what it is. This Sauce Walka, the Sauce Factory. We know how many members he got, how the reach he do have, from H-Town on back. He was even in Dallas passing out money, I think, in the process of doing this. Now, knowing that you got this beef with Go Yayo, this is section, trying to prove to him that, I'm Sauce Walka, whatever the case might be. Real Tune asked OG Percy about that situation. OG Percy from Fort Worth also. So him and Yayo from the same section, same city. And OG Percy spoke good on Sauce Walka as being a businessman. He also said that it don't be the person, the other rapper, whatever the case, that individuals be into it with, that you calling out in that city. It be somebody else from that city that'll reach out and get you. We have seen this happen. It's at all-time high. It's a fact. Clout chasing. And that addiction, you feel what I'm saying? That clout chasing addiction will cause individuals that rock with Go Yayo just to see Sauce in traffic and try to get clout and get stripes. You know what I'm saying? Get in good graces. This is what's going on with Memphis. Memphis is a split city like that. So when it comes to this warning that OG Percy is telling Sauce Walka, I have been giving him this same type talk in the last 3 videos. Reasons why? Because Sauce is a CEO. You know what I'm saying? He moving like a worker, getting in all these situations, doing. You don't need that type of hype in order to solidify your name, because it's solidified amongst the hip hop game already. The thing about life that I know is we can get caught up in whatever situation we in, whether it's relationship or friendship, gangsterism, church. You feel me? And it's a balance with everything in life. Working out, it's a balance with everything. And Sauce Walka, with that balance, he kind of leaning because it's been too many situations that have come about back to back. And for me to be saying what I was saying, and OG Percy pretty much on that same level, he didn't talk bad about Sauce. But you got to open your eyes and recognize, fam, just like Julio Fulio, you know, his situation, a lot of people, especially being rappers, I'm going to say rappers, these hip hop artists. The reason I say that you got to sell your soul to the game, and I'm not saying on a level like other people saying, all that sacrifice, I'm not saying it. But what I mean selling your soul, you can be a gang member and get down with Cripple Blood, and you have literally from that day forward sold your soul to the devil, pretty much, because you finna get into devilish behaviors. You didn't get into that gang for nothing positive. It's not no doctor, no lawyer, firefighter type gang. Now it's gangsterism. Hate your own people. Shoot that nigga. Kill him. Excuse my language. Babies and all. This is the code. When it come to the hip hop code, it's the same thing. The streets is the same thing. But the thing about the hip hop code is it's character. You got to be in character. On IG, on your videos, all these different things. And you can get caught up in your character, your gangsterism, your rap character, whatever the case might be in life, and miss out on what's really real. You can lose your life in that character. I have seen it. Get 100 years in that character. And then when you sit down, you're like, dang, I really see who I really am now. I don't want to see nothing happen to Sauce Walka. But what OG Percy is saying is totally right. Family. A lot of y'all be turning, don't be listening because you feel like, and I'm speaking to the YGs right now. When it comes to the OGs speaking, you feel like they hating on you. You know, it's some of the weirdest thing like ever. Like, how can an individual be telling you some real shit, excuse my language, but they hating on you? And you know what they telling you is real. A lot of rappers feel like this just because they getting money or whatever the case might be, or I'm a younger cat than you, whatever and then that is the biggest fam, thin line between love and hate when it comes to the OGs and the YGs, because now the OGs got to confirm to how the YGs feel. It used to be the YGs confirming to the OGs. Now the OGs is pacifying the YGs, and that's why they crashing out even more. It's no leadership, right? So when it come to OG Percy and individuals like me that have been through it, you know, we speaking from a solid foundation. You know what I'm saying? When your dad or some or uncle, whatever the case, pawpaw, it might sound like he's saying what he's saying with hate, but he just want to see you do better. But make sure you hit that like button, family, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm out.